So Friday morning, 7/7/23, just about 9 o'clock, we had 8:30 news release, sent things absolutely ripping high and then ripping back down. A big pop in Delta, which kind of led me to believe it was going to be a more bullish day. My original plan yesterday was trend. We had a trend day yesterday, so I was really looking at ranging today. But when I started seeing this delta, this big pop in this delta, it kind of made me want to think bullish, and that ends up turning out to cost me a bunch of money on this first trade as I try buying long off of the trend line. It hesitates for about 30 seconds and then just rips down, stopping me out. Max loss trade there. I really wish I would have analyzed that a little bit better. I don't know, that delta really threw me off. I mean, it just looked so bullish. I thought long was safe, but it wasn't. And even worse than that, when we pull back up to retest that trend line, it's just a perfectly clean retest for a solid 20-25 points. So that first trade really caught me big, and we're not slowing down on this account. I mean, I'm either making $1,000 a day or I'm losing $1,000 a day. So if I lose $1,000, I'm switching over to the one step, one rule account on Monday. And so it's another full send YOLO trading day. Try to get some progress on this account. Second trade I take, I end up going long off the value area low.
Order filled.
And I chased the entry just a little bit. I really didn't have the guts to take it at the low exactly, so I waited for it to bounce a little bit, ended up taking it. And I already traded with a really tight stop loss. I mean, there is no room for chasing trades. And it pokes back down, stops me out for max loss, never makes a new low, and just has a beautiful run
Stop
up.
filled.
So that really sucks, but honestly, I know better. I mean, that's what I get for chasing an entry. There's just no room for that in my trading. I can't really afford to increase my stop. It is where it is for a reason. And if I make a mistake on the entry, it almost guaranteed cost me money. So paid the price on that one.
Order filled.
We get a little consolidation here on what I believe is to be a breakout. I mean, it looks clean, the consolidation's clean. So we pop off 2 cars long. Got a really good pop, little retest. Really wanted to let one of those run, but I mean, now we're sitting at value area high. And I end up bailing out of the second one, so good profits on that. I mean, there's nothing wrong, it's a real good trade. But would really like to have the guts to let some stuff run someday, but worry about that later. Right now it's more about making progress than it is about letting things run. And we do end up getting a good rotation off value area high as well.
filled.
We get a breakout above the symmetrical triangle, trend line, nice pullback. Again, this is a pretty late entry. Really should have been long off of the trend line retest. I mean, it only poked inside of it briefly, then came right back up, retested it again after that. So really had two opportunities over probably 30 seconds to get in it. But didn't have the guts to pull the trigger early enough, so I ended up chasing it a little bit. We got a nice pop out of it, but because of the late entry, wasn't real confident in allowing it to run, so bailed out of it a little bit early.
Order filled. Order filled.
Then enter a short out of the bottom side of the triangle, especially with the value array rotation. I like the idea of going short here, but it popped back up inside, started consolidating at the low of that triangle. I still felt really confident on a breakdown, so just shorted the top of that consolidation.
Stop filled. Order filled.
and ended up bailing out of it pretty quickly. It was such a good entry price. There's no reason not to let this try to break out the bottom of it, but live trading, I decided to bail and tried getting in again short the breakout of the bigger triangle. Had to back my stop off a little bit to get inside of the trend line, and it broke down pretty nicely.
Order filled.
But took a quick bailout on that, wanted to take profits, and then it had just a beautiful leg down. Really would have been a good trade, like a real big trade, but
Order filled.
when you constantly make mistakes, you're scared to let things run. You don't ever believe that you're going to be correct
Order filled.
because you're so used to having to bail out early from your mistakes. It makes it nearly impossible to let your good trades run.
Order filled. Order filled.
And we got a little sloppy at the end. A little scalp long off of a point of control break. Back up, should be rotating off value area low again. A little scared of the VWAP, so didn't want to hold on to that too long.
Order filled. Order filled.
Saw some selling pressure come in and thought we might be selling off of the VWAP again, short one, and just being wrong about that one as it ran back up.
Stop
That was
fill.
prior to touching the value area high again, so I should have known we were still in a rotation to the upside. Ends up trying to break out what I thought was a breakout of the value area high in that trend line. Just really not smart. Tried longing it, chopped around, stopped me out. Tried shorting it, even dumber. Chopped around, stopped me out. So just got whipsawed out of a few trades near the end of the day
Order
here.
filled.
No business trading that breakout. It wasn't even a clean breakout. We're at value area high and we've been rotating all day, so it's just shouldn't have traded it period and traded it 3 or 4 times here. So paid the price, hit max loss, got to negative 1,000, so now I can forget about that account. And what we'll do is move on to the one step, one rule account on Monday. And try not to be so stupid. That's the goal next week. Do less stupid shit.
Stop filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled.